The scenery is just gorgeous. Set in, where is it? I don't know. I can't remember which part of England, but
somewhere
it is.
nice.
Yeah,
It's so
beautiful.
pretty, and it's like everyone has all these animals, like these old stone walls, these old houses, and I'm like, oh, my heart. So,
oh my God.
England and Ireland, two enemies.
Tokyo is one. I'm gonna stick with Asia, so I'll do like Tokyo and South Korea because I want to try like the traditional foods over there.
Yeah, I like that.
That sounds great.
I think I would definitely pick Italy, and that's hard because I want to go to, what would you say?
England or
England,
Ireland?
yeah, England really bad too. I would love to see that. And I also want to go to Tokyo, so I can't pick between your two.
Lights.
Those two are so cool. Me too. That's my goal in life. Like I just want to go evereverhere, as many places as I can. Yeah.
The Mario Kart thing?
Yeah. Don't they have like the Mario Kart where you drive in the street? Is that Tokyo?
Maybe?
Yeah,
maybe.
right?
I think so,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, Rainbow
Life-size
Road.
Mario Karts and you just drive down the street.
That's in space.
Yeah.
I know.
Rainbow Road is in space.
I know that. You're thinking of Mario Kart, and I'm just thinking of locations.
Do you guys play Mario Kart?
I love
Yeah.
Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I
That's a good one.
I was the champ. I am the reigning champ. I beat this guy once at a party. He refused to talk to me for the rest of the party. It was amazing.
What's your
I'm gonna hurt
character?
you guys.
Yeah, wow.
Tell me about it. My what?
Your character?
My character? Oh, I like Daisy. I like
Princess
her
Peach.
little
Princess
outfits.
Peach. I think I always pick Princess
I like
Peach.
I always
Peach
picked
too.
her because she wore pink.
Yes, me too.
It's my favorite color.
Me
I
too.
just picked the girls. I didn't want to be a guy.
Yeah.
I still don't want to be a guy. I'm very happy being
I
a
like
girl.
Yoshi too, though.
Yoshi's
Okay.
Yeah.
I really don't want to have to.
Preview is today, where and when you can see the first presentations.
And it's Speed Zone Awareness Week in New York State. What to look for out on the road.
Plus, Oswego will be in the path of a rare solar eclipse. How to be ready for the event.
It's Tuesday, April 18th. Rise and Shine Oswego starts right now.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rise and Shine Oswego. I'm Scott Brubaker, joined by Madeline Cummings, David Rienzo. Kanaya Mabry does have the morning off. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Good morning.
All right.
We have a lot ahead of us this morning, including a sit-down interview with the cast of Romeo and Juliet. They have a big show ahead this weekend.
Yes, we're looking forward to that, but let's start getting right into our top story this morning. The preview for Quest is today at SUNY Oswego's Syracuse campus. Quest is the university's annual symposium, which is dedicated to sharing scholarly and creative pursuits of students, faculty, and staff.
The Syracuse campus is hosting a Quest preview opening night and poster session. It will feature the work of students who attend classes in that location. The Quest preview will be from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. The main Quest events start tomorrow at 8 a.m. and end at 6 p.m. Classes will be canceled during those times.
The Oswego State Singers, the Laker Choral, and the Oswego Festival Chorus are coming together next Friday for a special concert entitled Songs of Wind and Wave. The three groups will perform songs featuring wind and wave as the central themes. The concert will be conducted by Oswego professor Dr. Ben May. Dr. May says the concert is inspired by how water can be both life-sustaining and life-threatening. The concert will include the popular TikTok song, The Wallerman. The event is on April 28th at 7:30 p.m. in the Sheldon Ballroom.
The Oswego City Police Department will be participating in the DEA National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day. The day's purpose is to provide people with a safe way to dispose of expired or unused prescription drugs. The event will take place this Saturday, April 22nd at Walgreens on 250 State Route 104 from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
It is time to dust off your eclipse glasses. We are about a year away from a total solar eclipse that is set to sweep across parts of North America, Mexico, and Canada. Our Sydney Selleck tells us what we should know to get ready for the 2024 show.
A total solar eclipse, an exceedingly beautiful yet exceedingly rare event. The rarity behind the event is the fact that the solar eclipses are only visible in a narrow strip. SUNY Oswego meteorologist Professor Dr. Caitlin Barber tells us exactly how a solar eclipse happens.
Basically, it has to do with the position of the sun, the moon, and the earth, and how the shadows are casted and basically block out the sun as those bodies kind of overlap with one another.
This year, Oswego has the privilege to be right on the eclipse's path of totality, as well as other various regions of western New York, such as Rochester and Buffalo.
So Oswego is really lucky. We're basically right on the path of totality. So anywhere within, Oswego itself, obviously the lake is going to be a really pretty viewpoint if you want those gorgeous pictures. Interestingly, Rochester as well is part of that path of totality.
Though the weather here in Oswego has been great this past week, the weather we usually see in the month of April could potentially affect our view of the total eclipse.
We're kind of in that weird transition period, and we have, systems coming through, and it's generally pretty cloudy up here. We can get snow this time of year. So yes, if it is cloudy and if there are, overcast skies and it's precipitating, the viewing is not going to be ideal.
Before the total solar eclipse, Dr. Barber also stresses the importance of making sure you pick up a pair of eclipse glasses to protect your eyes from the sun's harmful rays. And before you ask, no, you cannot just wear any old pair of sunglasses. Reporting for Oswego Now, I'm Sydney Selleck.
The total solar eclipse is set to occur over Oswego on April 8th, 2024, and it could be your last chance to see one occur for 2 decades, as the next time one will be visible over the continental U.S. won't be until 2044.
In state news, an Oswego woman is dead and 2 teens are injured after a thruway crash between exits 46 and 47 in Wheatland. State police said that while driving, 39-year-old Yolanda F. Heathcote drifted into the center median for an unknown reason. She overcorrected, drove across both lanes, and went off the south shoulder of the highway. The vehicle overturned several times. Heathcote died at the scene. 2 teenage passengers in the vehicle sustained non-life-threatening injuries.
As construction season kicks off, the state of New York will commemorate National Work Zone Awareness Week until the 21st. Starting yesterday, a new automated work zone speed monitoring pilot program will help enforce speed limits in highway work zones. Fines through the pilot program will include $50 for the first violation, $75 for the second, and $100 for the third and subsequent violations within 18 months of the first violation.
Micron has started prep work for its $100 billion plant in Clay. A local contractor spent yesterday drilling into the ground for soil testing, an early step in the building process. Onondaga County executives released a timeline anticipating that construction will start next year. If the project stays on its projected timeline, it will be operational in 2026, with the bulk of hires happening in 2025.
And walkers and runners will get the chance to be cheered on by zoo animals. This Saturday, the Friends of the Rosamond Gifford Zoo will be hosting a 5K walk and run. The event will start at 7 a.m. in the zoo courtyard and have multiple waves. It will cost $32 for zoo members and $35 for non-members. The zoo says all of the proceeds will go to support the zoo's mission to connect people to the natural world.
2 shootings within a half hour of each other in Syracuse leave 1 man dead and a teenager injured. Sunday night at 7:27 p.m., Syracuse police responded to a shooting with injuries call, where a 39-year-old man was found with a fatal gunshot wound to his midsection. About 25 minutes later, at 7:52 p.m., police responded to another call after a 17-year-old boy was shot in the midsection and leg. The teen has been taken to Upstate University Hospital and is expected to survive.
And a New York man is facing murder charges after he allegedly shot and killed a woman who authorities say accidentally turned into his driveway. This happened on Saturday in Hebron, a rural town in the Capital Region. Kevin Monahan is being charged with second-degree murder in the death of Kaylin Gillis. Investigators say Gillis and 3 other people accidentally turned into his driveway while looking for a friend's home. Monahan is currently jailed and will have a court appearance in the coming days. And now we're going to take a turn to the weather. David Rienzo joins us with some chilling news.
David, please tell us we won't be seeing snow in April.
We might be seeing snow in April. This low pressure system that's moving across the country right now is bringing in some cold temperatures from up in Canada that'll move in across our region to bring some cold temperatures, and cold temperatures plus moisture in the air will bring chance of snow for early tomorrow morning. I'll let you know when and how much we can expect to see. This all begs the question, how long until spring is back? Stick around for my full forecast and I will tell you just that. But first, back to Scott.
All right, thank you, David. Coming up, new body cam footage is released from the Jeremy Renner snowplow accident.
But up next, 2 California police officers are being charged with voluntary manslaughter following an attack in 2018. All of this and more coming after the break.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close-up of that one.
Matthew,
Broadcast news.
look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Hi, welcome back to Rise and Shine Oswego. I'm meteorologist David Rienzo. Before we get started, I want to take you back in time a little bit. In 1906, this day today, San Francisco was rocked with a massive earthquake ranking at 7.6 on the momentum magnitude scale, because this was 30 years before the Richter scale happened. It was not as severe as the San Andreas movie, but it still was a very deadly earthquake. Right now across the country, we're seeing some abnormally cold weather move in across our half of the country, while the other half of the country on the Pacific coast is experiencing some above normal temperatures. This is because of the air moving in from over Canada, dropping our temperatures for our next few days. Right now it's a bit chilly, overcast skies, and 40-degree weather. When I left for the studio, it was a little bit calm, but it has since increased to westward winds at 9 miles per hour. This will eventually turn to rain as the day continues. Not much warming as the day progresses, only peaking around 43 for the high at around 2 or 3, and then showers start. And as the day continues around 7, expect more showers and a low of 40 as the night continues. Right now, you shouldn't expect tomorrow, I should say, actually, there will be some high winds peaking around 26 miles per hour from the west. If you have your trash cans out or your recycling bins out, don't expect it to go rolling down the street, but there's a chance that it'll get knocked over. Maybe the bin will get opened up. You got raccoons in there. They're going to be throwing your trash everywhere. So just make sure that you have your trash cans secured down. 7-day forecast, as I said, tomorrow morning, you might be seeing some snow, but for the rest of the week, it's pretty nice. High of around 74 on Friday, dipping back down to Monday. I'm going to throw it back to the desk. Scott?
All right, thank you, David. 2 California police officers have now been indicted in the death of a 23-year-old man who was shot and killed more than 4 years ago. The 2 officers were charged with voluntary manslaughter. They pleaded not guilty and are scheduled to return to court on May 15th. If found guilty, they could face up to 11 years in prison.
A developing story in Kansas City, Missouri. A black male teen was allegedly shot by a white 84-year-old homeowner. Emily Schmidt reports.
One word, one Kansas City block. That's all Ralph Yarl reportedly missed when he intended to pick up his younger siblings at Northeast 115th Terrace Thursday. And he rang the doorbell at Northeast 115th Street instead. A momentary error with major consequences.
He was a musician. He was an honor roll student. He had dreams of going to Texas A&M University.
Yarl was shot twice in the head and arm, according to his family lawyers. Now county prosecutors are charging Andrew Lester, a white man in his 80s who lives in the home, with 2 felonies, which includes 1 count of felony assault in the first degree.
As a result of these charges, a warrant was issued for Mr. Lester's arrest, and bond was set at $200,000.
Missouri is a state with stand-your-ground laws addressing homeowners who use lethal force to protect themselves. One of Yarl's lawyers argues that doesn't apply here.
Because there has been no conversation, not from the suspect, not from the victim, and not from law enforcement, that Ralph Yarl at 16 years old ever posed a threat to this shooter.
We understand how frustrating this has been, but I can assure you that the criminal justice system is working and will continue to work.
I'm Emily Schmidt reporting.
The suspect told investigators he was, quote, scared to death by Yarl's size and his inability to defend himself at age 84. Yarl told police in the hospital that he had pressed the doorbell and waited.
2 men were shot near a Jewish tomb in what police are suspecting to be a terror attack. Police have said a report was received of a shooting at a vehicle in an area in Jerusalem. The men are now in moderate condition and investigations are ongoing. Police officers have been talking to locals trying to find the suspects who fled the scene following the attack.
American Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkowitz appears in court in Moscow to appeal his detention nearly 3 weeks after being detained in Russia on espionage charges. The Russian government believes that Gershkowitz was trying to use his reporter status to spy on the Russian army. The U.S. government denied all involvement of spying and demanded his release. Gershkowitz, if he were to be found guilty, would be facing up to nearly 20 years of prison time. Body camera footage shows the aftermath of Jeremy Renner's snowplow accident. The body cam footage shows just how big the rescue was. Multiple medics springing into action to save Renner's life. The actor broke over 30 bones and needed multiple surgeries. Renner, who survived being crushed by a massive snowplow, is recovering at home with his family and is thankful for all the people who saved his life that day.
Still to come on Rise and Shine Oswego, we have guests joining us from the SUNY Oswego Theater.
Hear what they have to say about the upcoming play. Stay tuned.
But first, let's take a look on what's on the menu today. For lunch, Cooper is serving macaroni and cheese casserole, hot dogs, and funfetti sugar cookies.
Lakeside is having Mexican rice bowls with seasoned black beans and taco salad for dinner. Also, Pathfinder is serving meatballs and pasta for late night.
This is your channel 2 with sports and news and what to do. We're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
Hi guys, welcome back to Rise and Shine Oswego.
We have some special guests in the studio.
Yes, we do. Today we have the cast of Romeo and Juliet from the SUNY Oswego Theater. Hi guys, thank you for joining us. How are you guys today?
We're pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to start by introducing yourself, what your names are, and like what character are you playing in the show?
So my name's Owen West, and I'm playing Romeo.
My name's Claire Bosley, and I'm playing Juliet.
Hi, my name is Crisara Guzman, and I'm playing the Friar.
All right, perfect.
Well, Romeo and Juliet's first performance is tomorrow at 7 p.m. in the Tyler Hall Waterman Theater.
So before the play, I want to ask you kind of what went through your minds when you first heard that Romeo and Juliet was going to be the show?
So, I have done Shakespeare before in high school, so when I heard about Romeo and Juliet pulling up to Oswego, I was like, I know what to do in this play. I know this play. So I was like, you know what? I think that makes sense for me to join and, you know, do a little thing and, like, show people in Oswego that, you know, Shakespeare is not that bad. It is hard to understand, but it's not that bad to watch. You know, I think it's pretty cool. So that's what went through my mind.
Similarly, I was really excited. I really enjoy performing Shakespeare. I took an acting Shakespeare class, and I was like, after that, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do more. And I had done it in high school, and I hadn't done a full production since high school, so I was really, really excited when I had heard that we were going to do it, and I was ready to audition.
So after the first semester passed, I said to myself, I was like, I need to do theater. I need to do like something with the arts here. And then I found out about Romeo and Juliet, and I was so excited because it's a new challenge for me because I've never done Shakespeare before. So I was excited to give it a try.
Nice. So what's different about this production of Romeo and Juliet than other productions?
I'd say the dialogue is a lot more palatable. You know, like sometimes it's hard to understand all those old English words, but I feel like our director did a good job with making the writing so it's a lot more easy to understand, and the actors have been doing a great job of conveying it really well.
So I know we were both theater kids back in high school, and a show is only as fun as like how the rehearsals go. So how's the rehearsal process been for you guys?
So the rehearsals, by itself. I think they've been pretty hectic, pretty all over the place, a lot of things going on. Very stressful. I want to say that us as the main top three of the show, we have been stressing about like our monologues and our scenes and our costumes and like what to wear and when to enter. But, nonetheless, I'm having fun with it, watching the theater burn down or something. I just like watching the whole thing. Everybody's like confused, like, where do I enter? Where do I go? But it's like, no, you go from here. Wait, but that makes no sense. Well, we did it in the other room. But it's like, but it makes sense here. So I think it's pretty fun / stressful. But if you're not stressed, if you don't care about theater, then I feel like this is normal for actors.
Yeah. Well, I also think we have our mess ups and we have our bad days, but at the end of the day, we're still all having fun, and we can't wait to put on the show.
So you do have a lot of costumes and monologues and scenes, but you also have a lot of combat scenes. Can you tell me a little bit about what goes into rehearsing those?
So I'm the only. Oh wait, no, we're all combatants here. I'm the only one that has a fight. With combatants, it's a very streamlined process. Dr. Witt, our fight manager, our fight captain, he is very good at making sure everything's safe with our practices. We practice when rehearsals first started, we were allocating half of our rehearsal time just to fighting. So it's just making sure that you and your partner know exactly what you're doing when, keeping it safe. But now kind of the way it works right now is that we have 10 to 15 minutes before we start our run through every day, and anyone that does anything involving violence in the show will have their turn to practice it. So Claire stabs herself in the show, so they practice that. Chrissy pulls a knife from me, so we practice that, and then I have my fight with Tybalt.
All right, and we only have about 30 seconds left, but I want to hear real quick from all of you. What's your favorite part about doing this show?
I think my favorite part about doing the show is being able to work with these wonderful people. I definitely have scenes with both of them, and I think it's really fun working with them and doing all those kinds of things.
I love doing shows here. I really enjoy Shakespeare, the language, and this cast, has been absolutely wonderful. They've been a blast to work with.
As a freshman, this is a brand new experience for me, and it's so fun and exciting to do live theater in such a high-end, upscaled production like this.
All right. I know I plan on going to see it, so I'm really excited to see what you guys can put on this weekend. And I just want to say thank you all for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Just a reminder that the first performance is tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. in Tyler Hall's Waterman Theater. Whether you are a Capulet or a Montague, you are welcome to watch the cast perform.
All right, Rise and Shine Oswego will be back right after this.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
All right, everyone, welcome back to Rise and Shine Oswego. Our last story of the morning, a Virginia couple dressed up as unicorns renewed their vows Sunday at the finish line of the Boston Marathon.
Tim Sir and Cherry Rose wanted to get married at the finish line back in 2020, but the COVID-19 pandemic derailed those plans.
The couple got married back in 2021, but decided to renew their vows at this year's Boston Marathon.
Just take a look at this video for a minute. That is probably
Cute.
one of the funnest ways to renew your wedding vows ever. Although I would probably not do it at a marathon. Are either of you runners?
Not a runner, no.
I run, but I don't enjoy it.
No. So we talked about earlier, it's getting cold outside and we might have snow on the way. Can we get a last check of the weather?
For sure. This weekend, we can expect to see some high temperatures, but we just have to barrel through some cold temperatures, 40, 50s, and maybe even some snow on Wednesday. But when you get through that, you expect to see sun on this weekend. Maybe some rain too.
Great, I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the cold, but I'm really hoping it starts to warm up soon because I really enjoyed that nice warm weather for the weekend. But if it is snowing, that is a good chance for you to stay inside and watch some of our shows. If you missed our show this morning or any of our shows on WTOP 10, you can find all of our content over on our YouTube page.
That's right. From news to sports to original productions, you can find everything on our YouTube at WTOP 10 TV.
All right, and that's going to do it for our report this morning. We'll see you back here tonight for WTOP 10 Nightly News.
From all of us here at Rise and Shine Oswego, thank you for watching. Have a great day.
Bradley, what is this all? Bradley, what does this all mean?
I mean,
It's so exhausting.
if we start here,
That's the root of our issue.
that's the root. But then we got to keep Jake in mind. See, I wasn't around for this.
Jake? How did he get in your head here?
So I don't even remember that.
I don't get it. I don't get his mind games.
Well, here's the start. 'Cause
That
it's
is the
on
start.
your show.
That is where all of my problems began when I made that jackass join our show. I just don't get it.
I don't either.
I don't get how he got to Jake. I don't know how he got to you.
I mean,
I don't know how you turned into a psychotic evil.
I'm worried about my Little Pony collection.
Dude, you don't even have time to collect ponies anymore.
I haven't gotten one in months.
Pinkie
ridiculous.
Pie was your latest one. I remember you were so hyped up,
I'm
and then
so far
Finkel
behind.
joined, and then you knocked me in the head with a bat, and then
There's been like
it all
20
hit
of
the
them
fan.
since.
The limited edition one you didn't get?
No, missed that. Damn Finkel.
We need to figure out. I don't even know where to start.
We got to start.
We
I
have
mean,
no
these
clues.
poor people.
What happened to these? Janice and Janine, beautiful couple. Now they're dead. This is unbelievable. I really don't know what to do.
I have no
do you have
clue.
any? I don't know. Do I trust you? Can I trust
I
you?
hope so.
What is this
I'm
all
working
about?
I don't know.
You don't remember that at
No.
all? You don't remember cracking me in the face?
No.
Dude, I don't know.
Dude, I don't remember. I remember this. I remember this.
This is unbelievable. Really, I don't know where square one is.
I have no idea.
I'm so flustered.
Guys, you guys gotta look at this.
What's up, Tommy?
I was going through the yearbooks here at WTOP, and this is Pat Machado's freshman year one.
Wow.
You guys just got to take a look at this. I mean, what is
1970. Holy.
I just couldn't believe this.
Oh my.
What is?
Oh my God.
Evil surgeon found Dr. Van Finkel, longtime
That's the
surgeon.
Fink, right?
What is Fink doing in a yearbook from
Not 1970.
Dr. Van Finkel, a longtime surgeon located out of Oswego, New York, was found dead early Sunday morning after being arrested for mysterious patient disappearance and kidnapping. After police found several patient remains in his home, Finkel was placed in the Oswego County Correctional Facility and later found dead in his This is from like
50
years ago.
That's, yeah, a little longer, but yeah.
No.
That can't be right.
This can't.
No.
Are we dealing with a ghost?
Hey guys, it's 5 minutes till show.
Well, we gotta get back to this.
Live from
WTOP.
It's late night?
Late night?
What is going on?
Mr. Bradley.
What's up, sir?
Reunited once again. Let's go ahead and grab this beautiful, lovely championship. All right. Don't mind me putting on my Luke Rosenthal heavyweight championship.
There it is, the Luke Continental
Trying to put that
Championship.
on. It's even got a nice little spin to it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Luke,
Gotta love it.
you're always in my heart and my mind. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most thrilling 30 minutes in all of WTOP. Welcome to Lake Night.
Good to be back after a long, well-earned spring break. And as always, we've got a lot on schedule for you tonight.
You know, Bradley, we're in the midst of a deep mystery here.
We are.
What some would call a pickle.
A little bit of a pickle, yeah. It's not dill either. Not a delicious one.
No, it's not a delicious pickle at all.
No.
And Finkel is continuously the root of our problem. And in the latest story developing, we might be dealing with some supernatural being.
Yeah,
It doesn't surprise me at this point. You know, nothing surprises me with that guy.
Nothing surprises me with him. I mean, if I could say anything, I'm speechless.
Yeah.
Speechless. I have no idea what to say.
One takeaway: he hasn't messed with our show in a while. You know,
I mean, knock on
something.
Proverbial wood.
Knock on something.
Somewhere.
We somehow, some way, found a way to escape, and he hasn't been. You know, we found Pat Machado's yearbook that kind of. You know,
I mean, we had to wipe the dust off first.
Yeah, no, that thing was ancient. It
Yeah,
really
oh
was.
God, yeah. Ooh.
But, you know, he hasn't messed with us, so we'll see for now. Because tonight, we have a doozy of an episode planned for you guys, per usual, with 2 segments guaranteed to blow your socks off. So call your Aunt Bertha and tell her to tune in, make yourself a nice egg salad sandwich with some canned Vienna sausages, and buckle right up. Because, ladies and gents, Lake Night's going to get spicy right after the break. Stay tuned. Love you, Luke.
All across the country, people are coming together to speed up what we can learn about health. The All of Us Research Program is calling on 1 million people to join us as we try to change the future of health. For your family, for future generations, for all of us. Visit joinallofus.org and find out how you can become 1 in a million.
Our son Arjun was born with cystic fibrosis. CF is a genetic disease that shortens lives. When the foundation was founded in 1955, children with CF rarely lived long enough to attend kindergarten. Today, thanks to the foundation's groundbreaking research, advocacy, and care, some people with CF are attending college, getting married, and starting families. We've made amazing progress, but until a cure is found for all people with CF, we will not stop. Help us add tomorrows. Visit cff.org today.
Is there a danger hiding in your home? Unused opioid medicines could harm your family. Find your unused opioid pills, patches, or syrups and learn how to dispose of them safely at fda.gov/drug disposal.
Welcome back to Thomas Turgeon's favorite OP. Welcome back to Lake Night. It's time to play a little spooky, funny, stupendous little game I like to call Jousting Death Battle. Actually, that one didn't get approved by HR. Instead, we are going to be playing. That would have been a great game. That would have been a great game.
Just a shame the guy's a stick in the mud.
Yeah.
Doesn't like any fun. So
unbelievable. But anyways, we're going to be playing a little game called Musical Impression Challenge. So we are going hostless this time, but it's okay. We're gonna take the bearings. But,
I can read the rules.
Yeah, if you want to state the rules with the nice pop ball, I like that ball.
Sorry.
What happened to it?
I don't know. That HR guy came in or something. But
unbelievable.
The rules of the game are simple. We will be picking on a paper from this here. Paper dish. Major discussions, cheap plug. Dish, and the person that's up will have to perform the song based on the genre/artist to the best of their ability. For example, Michael Jackson singing Itsy Bitsy Spider. The control room back there will then be evaluated, or I'm sorry, they're not going to be evaluated. They will be evaluating our performances. So let's get this show right on the road. Shetler,
absolutely.
Do you want to go first? Because
you want me to do the honors?
I'm shaking in my boots right now.
I'm a little worried, to be honest with you.
Sorry, the Luke Continental title's got to sit down for a second.
We're going to see what one looks good.
Well, ladder match.
All right, first up, we have
We're going acapella.
You ready? You ready? Row, row, row your boat. Elvis Presley.
Oh, boy. Oh.
Okay, luckily, shout out Grandpa, I got a good Elvis impression going. I think I got this. Should I pull up the lyrics? Actually, I don't think I know the lyrics.
Row, row, your boat.
No, I know. I'll just do the chorus. All right. Okay. Let me get.
Oh yeah, I got my mic. Stick mic 2.
All right, we got these mics that are definitely hooked up. You ready?
Yep.
Your boat gently down the street. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. That's all I got. Thank you very much.
I got to follow that?
That's Elvis. You got to follow that.
Little snap for you.
We got an audience reaction. What's the control room thing? That was pretty gas. That was Elvis to a T right there.
Here he comes.
What do we think? Hey!
It was a hit. All right.
Former floor manager Dylan would have liked that if he wanted to join our show again, unfortunately. We still love you, Dylan.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Dylan Zielinski,
it's okay.
right.
Not the other
Not
Dylan.
Dylan
You're still
Sentlitz.
great. Yep. All right.
Oh, boy.
It's a tough act to follow.
I got a feeling Black Eyed Peas sung in the style of Louis Armstrong. Oh, God. What's he saying? He's a... Life is a dream. I'll do him. I got it.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
I got a feeling... Oh, God, what are the words? I got a feeling tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. I got my money. That just went out.
Let's live it up.
Let's live it up. All right. Enough of the embarrassment. What's the control room thing? You liking that one back there?
What do they think? Dylan, you got him? Oh!
All right.
Hey!
Reaction.
Oh, Kaylee's got the double thumbs up.
Kaylee's got the double thumbs.
I like that. All right.
Let's get it going, Shetler.
There are genuine tears in my eyes right now. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Blues theme.
Oh, so I'm learning about blues in class.
What is blue? Like, I'm trying to, just sad?
It's like, no, it's not sad. It's more like, it's swing. So you're supposed to have this, it's the repeating. It's like a 12-bar repeat. Mm-hmm. And then you have to, those each time, just sing. You got it.
The blues?
Blues is like, it's a little sad. It's you know what crooning is?
Yeah, like a crooner?
Crooner, yeah, like Billie Holiday.
Okay. Okay.
Go for it.
Oh, I had a grandma, and she was lovely.
Words.
No, I'm improvising. And then one day she was strolling down the street. That's when Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Yo, something, Christmas Day. I'm singing the blues. Yada-ba-ba-ba. I don't know what blues are. Give me a thumbs down. That was poor.
What do we think of the back? Oh, are we liking that one?
What are we thinking? I don't think that was too hot. Nope. Oh, what do you think? Wow! Wow!
Wow!
Kaylee, don't look at me like that. You can't do any better back there. What are you laughing at? I see Steph chuckling up there. How about you get down here?
Damn.
Trust me, I got some redemption.
Oh, man, all right.
All right, let's see it. That was the one I did not want. It's okay.
Oh, Say My Name, Destiny's Child, sung in the form of an inspirational poem. See, I can do Survivor more than I can do Say My Name.
I was trying to pick. I mean, we didn't pick.
I'll just say I could do Say My Name.
Okay. Yeah. Right there.
Okay. Say my name. Say my name.
Say it.
When nobody's around, say baby, I love you. And then if you ain't running game,
no, yeah.
Say my name.
Say his name.
Say my name. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work hard. Let's see it in the back. What do we got?
I like it.
There's not a single person there.
Where'd they go? They're all watching.
Let's see it.
Oh!
Get.
And the crowd goes.
The crowd goes mild.
Mild.
Thanks, guys.
Oh my God! All right, let me cycle
Maybe
through
I have to
one.
make a phone call to one of
I
my
gotta
old friends
redeem
and see what these guys
myself.
do about that.
I gotta redeem myself.
So we're both swinging and missing here.
What do we got?
Can't win them all, Shetler.
All right. Old MacDonald by Donald Trump.
Oh boy, the Don singing about Don.
I think I could tell this better as a little story.
Okay.
You know? Yeah. Let me get my Donald Trump. Old MacDonald. He had a farm, and it was huge. It was a huge farm, very huge farm. A lot of animals on that farm. And on that farm, do you know what he had? He had a cow.
Wow.
And the cow went E-I-E-I-O. How does the cow go? With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. A huge moo. Huge moo. It was a huge farm. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo. Old MacDonald, he had a huge farm.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Some snaps for you.
Get a little nice snap.
What do we got in the back? Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
Chris is a big fan. He's got the Trump going too on his face there.
All right, we got time for like 2 more. We got to speed run these,
Let's
I think.
see. All right. Stacy's Mom, sung by Frank Sinatra.
Oh, I like that. All right, we got 2 more. We got
Okay.
time for 1 more.
My way.
You and me.
I got to get in the mindset.
Yep,
Frank Sinatra.
Yep. I'll pick one, get one on the back burner.
My way. Stacy's mom has got it going on.
You bet she does.
Stacy's mom, I have another one
Stacy's
line, has got it going
I'll catch on. Okay. Baby, can't you see that she's the only girl for me? And then you got to get in the game. Right. Stacy's mom has got it going on. Thank you.
What do we got going on back there? They gotta love it.
They gotta love it.
They gotta love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love it.
I don't care if we're going over because this one is juicy. I just picked out one more. Started from the bottom. Disney Channel music. Musical.
Aaron can get in here for this one.
Aaron, get over here. Get over here. Get over here. You're gonna be singing. You're not gonna be singing, but you can be joining me. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
I started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Just one voice for
I started from the bottom. Now the whole team's here. What else you got? So started from the bottom. Now the whole team's here. Aaron, get in this. You ready? Started from the bottom. Now the whole team's here. Thank you.
Teen Beach movie.
I don't know.
Then like Sinatra again. We love it. What's the back thing? Anybody?
I think we've sang
Who likes that
Sinatra like
in the back?
8 of these times. What do we think? Oh, brought a tear to Kaylee's eyes. Oh, that's beautiful.
We love it.
That's fantastic.
Wow.
We got a lot of laughs back there.
Crazy.
I am quite sweaty in this studio. That's great.
My line.
That is your line.
This wraps up this thrilling musical impression challenge. Steph, even though she wasn't the host, we forgot to fix that in the script. We thank you for being such an incredible host. You've now etched yourself amongst the likes of Dr. Phil and Steve Harvey, and you're welcome back anytime, says Shetler, not me. For now, we're going to toss to another break, but don't you dare leave that seat, because it's almost time for our main event here on Lake Night.
We're going off the clock.
Driving a truck for 40 years now. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. Like that trucks can't stop quickly. It takes my 80,000-pound truck 200 yards to come to a complete stop. So I always do my best to give a lot of cushion. It helps when other drivers realize that and do the same. Please give trucks the space we need so we can all stay safe. It's our roads. It's our safety.
Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Welcome back to the most electrifying show in all the land. Welcome back to Lake Night. Shetler, take it away.
All right, for our last little game here, we're going to be playing a little blindfold drawing challenge that's sure to knock your socks off. Our producers back there, G-Chan the man and the rest of the crew, will tell us on our earpiece what we have to draw, and we will have 2 minutes to draw each picture completely blindfolded. We will then get judged by the control room, and they will pop up a graphic of the winner of each round, which we'll not see because we'll be blindfolded.
You'll be blindfolded the rest of the time?
Yep. The winner of each round, will of each round will earn a point. The first to 5 points, or the person with the most points by the time runs out, will be tonight's big winner and will receive a reward that is considered priceless amongst many. A gentleman's handshake. No eggs this time, because I'm not feeling dairy.
Goodness.
And they can also wear that crown as we go off air. That's probably got 7 various diseases.
It's got lice
asbestos,
on top of lice.
Everybody in the
office
got
is wearing
Ebola left over from a couple years ago. It's probably got some crazy wonkiness going on.
Foodborne illnesses.
Yeah, no, it's probably got like different kind of rat poison. Anyways, but you can wear that great hat that probably. Did you just get a sniff?
No, I
Did you
went
sniff
through,
it?
No, I didn't sniff it. No.
I was gonna say. I mean, good. Okay. Anyways, the crew. Back there, we got to know what we got to draw.
Let's hear it.
It's time to go. A map of the United States.
Wow.
Oh, my dad is going to kill me.
Okay, I got to figure out which way the paper is. Are we drawing hot dog? Or
we'll do hot dog, and we'll switch it up. We'll hot diggity dog it right now.
Okay, I got to think of how the United States looks.
Okay. I know where New York is.
Wait, hold up.
So it starts.
This does not feel like it's writing.
There's 2 minutes on the clock.
Oh, because it's not clicked.
Okay.
That would make a lot of sense.
Control room, tell us when 2 minutes is kind of approaching. Thank you, Garrett. Oh, this is going to be awful. I didn't silence my cell phone prior to the show. Thank you.
Wow, you didn't listen to the movie adverts?
Yep, no, I did not. I just hope like it kind of looks connected. Garrett, do we want individual states?
Probably, right? It's Griswold.
Probably not.
No?
Okay.
Is this good?
Hold on.
How's this
United.
USA. USA. Is
we ready? Where am I at? I don't know. That's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have your blindfold off?
No.
Okay.
Should I look?
Nope.
Okay.
I think this looks great. What camera are we showing? That probably looks phenomenal if I was a betting man.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
All right. What's next?
All right, we'll have to see. They'll pop up the winner on the screen. We're not going to know until the very end who is the winner of the challenge. We'll stay blindfolded for dramatic effect. Garrett, hit me.
Of Newsy?
Of Newsy?
Can he have a calzone in his hand?
All right, we're going hamburger for this one.
Okay.
All right.
I got to get the feel here.
This one might take up the whole duration of the 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm going for detail here.
Okay. And we got to get a little beard popping.
He's got a wonderful beard.
He's got a wonderful, luscious beard that many adore. We're getting told to take our time because this one's going to be a specialty, you know.
See, the key is you really can't pick up your pen.
You can't. I was just about to say that. I lost where the beard is going.
I lost where the ears are. There's a good chance he's got a large set of ears on
This
him.
is going to be one of the worst drawings known to
You know
man.
what? I'm going to do a throwback. I'm gonna get Man Bun Newsy.
Man Bun Newsy?
Man Bun Newsy.
I'm stealing that. Newsy, if this does not get hung in one zones, you're gonna hear a problem. Yep, there we go.
Boom.
Okay, what sweatshirt? He likes
wonderful.
to wear some nice sweatshirts, so we're gonna get a little sweatshirt action here. He's got that nice tote bag that he totes around.
He does have a good tote bag.
He's got a great tote bag. I don't know how I'm gonna draw said tote bag, but it's freaking beautiful. I hear Newsy.
What'd you say?
Newsy, hop on here, hop over here. Help me draw.
He's got big old muscles.
15 seconds? Oh my
15
lord.
seconds? I haven't even got to the calzone.
I haven't even got to the pants. All right,
And then
I don't even think I have eyes on here. This
we'll
is
do the
gonna
nice
be
little heat for dramatic effect.
And then
there he is, Mr. Zach Newsabo.
Newsy. Sure.
Oh yeah.
That's definitely something. That's one of the
gotta love
drawings
that,
of all
right?
time. That is definitely one of the drawings of all time.
It is. That's mine. I'm preferred mine. Oh,
Newsy, you have to publicly endorse what one you like better, because I know you're.
Yeah, which
you're
one
out
do you
here.
like, Newsy? I don't even. This might be the United States now. It is okay. Here
What are we
go.
thinking?
Is that Shetz? Me? I need a piece of paper. Uh oh.
Newsy, was that one of the most horrible drawings you ever
What did I
seen?
tip over?
I don't know.
Okay, that was a
All
mess.
right.
All right.
What's next? We got 5 minutes left.
I'm gonna save this.
Bradley,
in case you want that later.
Bradley, I'm really enjoying myself.
Me
by the
too.
way.
What are we doing, Olaf?
What are we doing? Olaf.
Like the snowman.
He's with me somewhere. Oh no!
Is that Shawn Michaels?
No, not Shawn Michaels. Olaf somewhere. Thank you. Okay. I'm cheating. It's okay. All right.
Wow.
I'm going off the paper.
Who, I am?
No, I am. Oh no! All right, new sheet of paper. Grab it.
What's
grab
wrong?
it? All right. Nope. Is that on? Okay.
Big nose on that guy.
I'm sorry if I get pen stains
He's got a hat
on
there?
Olaf.
No hat?
No hat. He has
All right, we're going. Screw Olaf.
He has what?
All right.
tree branches on top of his head. It's like sticks.
Sticks? How have I seen this thing before? I don't know.
Table.
He's got some buttons.
Here?
To your right.
And he's got some
No.
some sticks hanging out and 2 eyes. Oh, Olaf. And then
I'm gonna stop touching this thing here. I feel like he's gonna complain.
I wrote
This is
I wrote a
horrible, but-
script on this. Please read it.
You wrote a script?
Yeah, just please read what's on the paper. That's a banger.
What'd you say? Let it go?
I didn't write please vote for me.
Oh wow. What do we think? Wonderful, lovely.
That's mine.
Is it like we're there? Is it like we're watching the movie for the first time
I
again?
think this is like a 3D movie.
I mean,
Bradley, I have a feeling mine tops this, or mine tops yours.
It probably did. TRP logo? Are we gonna do the new one, Griswold? Oh wait.
I lost my. Oh, I found it. Okay. We're doing hot dog for this?
I'm going off of pure memory. I'm gonna do the fake gradient too that's messed up in the background.
All right, I need to redeem myself because my mother's a graphic designer and I am far from it.
I'm channeling my inner Mia Dirks.
Shout out Mia Dirks. Made a great logo for us. I'm not picking.
And
taking
it's like
my
a
hand out.
Band-Aid.
Oh. Shoot, I need a 10.
T-O-B. WTOB.
Boom,
I think I got it. What do we think? Does it match up? Look at that. We could just hang that here. I think. I hope. But look at that.
That's money.
There you go, Griswold. The search for the new logo is over.
You don't need anything.
We're rocking.
I found a life hack. You cannot lift your pen up from the paper.
No, you really can't.
It's like an Etch-a-Sketch.
Last one.
All right.
Tiebreaker.
We're tied. Oh, well, let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Caterpillar behind us. Now, is this a caterpillar weaved into the ladder or just said caterpillar?
Yeah, is there a live
caterpillar with ladder
us?
combo?
With ladder?
With ladder combo. Okay.
Oh my. Okay.
Okay, I got it. 45. Oh, shuckleberries.
I'll draw the Lucre Continental title as well.
Then we have a caterpillar with 2, and it goes.
All right. They have eyes. I think I drew eyes.
A couple eyes in there.
What do we think?
That's definitely a caterpillar and a ladder.
That looks like it.
Come on, money.
Take the blindfolds off. I'm being told. Whoa! Wow! You were right in my face.
Holy!
Oh my!
That's a thing of beauty. Look at that. That's beautiful.
We gotta hype up next week.
We gotta hype up next week, though. As beautiful as those paintings are, we have what you would call a doozy in for next week, as we have a very special guest joining us next week, Bradley.
Draw on yours. Yeah, who is it?
We have a very special guest because it is going to be the grand return of none other than Tommy T. Mr. Tommy.
Unknown caller. Al? Who is this? What the? What's going on?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back live inside the Roker studio from Laker Turf Stadium for the fastest moving 30 minutes in sports talk. Oh no.
Oh no!
It's season. We don't exactly own the rights to the game that we've said for the last year and a half. So
another episode of the fastest moving 30 minutes in all of entertainment, ? I'm Juliana Giudice, joined by Maddie Durant. And Maddie, it looks like it's just the two of us.
Isn't that amazing?
I know. Kind of like it.
Attention! He has arrived!
gentlemen. Pleasure. Pleasure. Right this way. Who are these two? Those look like Garrett and Kyle. The professor has returned. The professor is back.
Some heavy security for a professor here.
Yeah, who are these two?
Only the best security team in the land. Security Man Chan and Security Man Bezak. Care to introduce yourselves, strangers?
Well, I'm Juliana. This is Maddie.
Are you related to Inspector Jason?
I am actually. Yeah.
I knew the name sounded familiar. Knew the name sounded from. And you?
Maddie Durant, the one and only. Not
Okay.
related to anyone. Just
Well, I can tell. No.
So, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here?
Yeah.
Well, you guys must not be familiar, but I have been summoned. I heard there was a direct force, and once again, much like last year, where I was brought in as a result of the Laker. Don't mess with my security guards. They're not moving.
Sorry.
They're not moving.
Sorry.
Just like there was an issue last year with the guys from the Laker Connections team. I hear there's another new show, New Kids on the Block, Cream Free.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That I've got to come in here and try to take care of. So I guess that's why I'm here.
Okay. Well,
Also to have a little bit of fun. I don't mind doing the show every now and then when my identical twin brother decides to step out for the day. So
your identical twin brother
That's right.
is Bradley?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Could you not tell?
No.
I know the
not really.
glasses.
He is. I think it's the glasses.
I think it's the glasses.
That's really like confusing.
Makes
They
sense.
throw you.
Makes sense.
Just a little.
I mean, he is way better looking.
Why?
So.
Why? I thought they.
Oh, they moved.
No, they move. They're that good that they're gonna move. They're like SpongeBob when he runs around that one volcano. You want to see me do it once? I'm gonna see me do it again. All right. I think that's it, right? We can go to break.
I don't know. I feel like we could keep
Talking for a little
talking.
bit. Okay.
I like this. This is nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's cozy.
Maybe I don't like
comfortable
it.
That's right.
atmosphere.
We can keep talking.
Why? Why did they do that?
I hear the names change as well. Is that something
Oh yeah. So
what happened there?
basically, what happened was somebody stole our name, so now we have to work together to get it back.
Okay. Well.
Jim Man did some investigation.
Did you?
As we saw.
Really? Must have missed that one.
Oh.
No?
No?
Well, I mean, he would know as his identical twin brother as well. But,
of
yeah,
things
I
I
mean, I will say, much like, stop touching the security guard.
Sorry.
I mean, come on.
I'm sorry.
Your sister or your cousin would never.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
so, much like Santa Claus, Professor Bradley's come bearing gifts.
Oh, okay. Lovely.
And that comes for the two of you guys.
Oh.
Because I'm gonna denounce you guys today as my students. You're gonna be my new students. Much like I was able to hang out with Kyle and Garrett, I'm gonna hang out with you two.
Okay.
And I'm gonna test your guys' knowledge and your ability to work together
Okay.
against my two security guards.
I feel like we can
I
do
think,
that.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You know, yeah, we're Team Plaid.
Exactly.
Team Plaid?
Team Plaid.
Wow.
For the win.
Plaid. Love that color. Just screams excitement. So that's gonna do it for our black today. Yeah, they're little. I know. You guys got your hands full. But now that that's over, let's throw it to a break. And we're gonna have a little bit more coming up on the other side. The security guards are gonna talk a little bit about sports. We'll be right back.
Shine on that black. Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond restaurant?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep. 10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
I think you could build a house here with how many bricks are being made in this game.
That is a rapid nosedive, and it's at the point of no return, guys.
Jill
Should
told
we
me it
tell
was
him?
Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
To get back to our roots with a little sports segment. So, gentlemen, please sit down, and ladies, get out of here. Get out.
Okay.
Nope, leave the chairs.
Oh,
Leave the chairs. Dylan, no chairs. Chairs away. We're not doing chairs. None of that. Gentlemen, you may speak. How are we doing today?
Oh wow. We're doing great. Doing great.
My seat is so low.
Thank you for letting us talk.
Absolutely, of course. Thank you guys for all the services you guys do.
Of course.
Much like your predecessors, you guys are big sports fans. So why don't you just give a little piece to camera, the both of you, real quick, and just say your favorite sports teams. Who do you guys root for?
I root for the New York Mets.
Ooh, I think we're going to talk a little bit about the Mets here in a minute.
Indeed.
Well, if we're sticking on baseball, New York Yankees.
All right. Well, my cousin is a Boston Red Sox fan,
Oh.
but my brother, all my family's Boston Red Sox fans. My identical twin brother is a Boston Red Sox fan, but I don't like baseball. I think it rots the mind, and when you can be studying things like psychology and life, watching baseball is a waste of 3.5 hours. But that's just me.
It's going to be shorter now.
Is it?
Yeah, they got
games are
pitch
shorter.
clocks now.
Well, wow. That gives me less time to not watch. So
Yeah, I guess so.
it's going to be awesome,
I
isn't
mean,
it?
I can't disagree with you. So.
Yeah. But all right, let's start talking a little bit about sports. So I'm going to send it over to the security man Chan for a little bit of baseball.
Yeah. Let's talk about the World Baseball Classic, which has been happening over the past couple weeks. We've had a lot of teams compete against each other. We started with 6 pools, I believe, 4 pools. I gotta get that straight. And now we find ourselves in the championship round, or close to the championship round, the U.S., led by Trey Turner, who's been an absolute dog the last couple of games. He has brought the U.S. all the way back to the finals, looking to defend their crown. So, gentlemen, thoughts on the WBC? Professor Bradley, I understand it's not your cup of tea.
But I also, though, I have been in contact with my identical twin brother who did watch the WBC. So I'm just going to relay some of the information that he told me. I didn't watch. My identical twin brother watched Great Britain play the United States of America. That was interesting. It made me root against the United States of America. But I thought Great Britain team thought was great. Thought they he thought that they huh?
How can you do that?
Oh, I'm sorry, my brother rooted against the United States of America.
How could your brother do that?
He just did. He just wasn't into it. The underdog story. It's the miracle on dirt and grass. Yeah. So I watched a little bit of the My identical twin brother, force of habit, has watched a little bit of the WBC. But Kyle, did you watch any of that? Miracle on dirt is right.
Nah, I watched a little bit of it. Haven't watched any full games. More been keeping up with it.
Yeah.
I'm glad the U.S. is in it because we created the sport. We should probably be in the final of it.
They're jacked. They've got a jacked up team, I'm told.
Dude, Mookie Betts,
Mike
Trout in the outfield. Wow.
What was that?
Mookie Betts and Mike Trout in the outfield is unreal. I mean,
yeah. I mean, my twin brother saw the Canada pitcher, the young man Brett.
Oh, he had it rough. He had it rough.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll pick up a
9
book
runs
instead of
first
a glove.
inning.
Something like that, yeah. It was not good to be on that mound and facing, might I say, probably the best hitters in the world.
Yeah.
The U.S. lacks pitching, but I still think they're going to win it all.
I don't know. Japan, if it ends up being Japan, we'll know later tonight. I think Japan probably poses the biggest threat for the United States. I mean, Shohei Ohtani's the third rotation pitcher on their lineup, and he's one of the better pitchers in Major League Baseball. Dude's got a bat like none other, and the rest of the team can. Because the thing is, you got to think baseball is just as big over there as it is over here.
That's true.
So a lot of their best players are like, why would I leave Japan when I'm already in a huge league that's super competitive and is paying me also tens of millions of dollars. Why would I go to America where it's a completely different culture, completely different language? I mean, if the skill level is still relatively the same and you're making the same amount of money.
Kyle speaks a lot of facts.
Japan's got one darn good baseball program over there.
Very good. Let's move on to my rant. So one of the big headlines during the World Baseball Classic was, of course, the devastating injury to New York Mets closer Edwin Diaz. Last Thursday, following Puerto Rico's 5-2 victory over the Dominican Republic, Diaz was severely injured during the team's celebration. Unable to put weight on his right leg and taken off the field in a wheelchair, Diaz is expected to miss the entire season after suffering a torn patellar tendon. Everyone has been saying low Mets and Mets gonna Met. As soon as the injury happened, I got a DM from a person, name will not be said, where he was ridiculing the Mets, saying, same old Mets. But guess what? Keep that same energy.
Who could that be?
I'm not going to say on air.
Who could it be?
I'm not going to say on air.
Who could it be, Garrett? Come
but
on.
all I'm going to say is...
I generally don't know who it is.
You keep saying it. Keep saying it when we win it all this year. I'm going to leave it at that.
You say that every year.
Well, we're not the Cowboys.
Are you guys done talking about sports? I'm doing equations, things that actually matter. So, you guys done?
We're not, though, actually.
You're not?
That's the crazy thing. Cause,
okay, well, I'll keep going. I'm going to finish my equation.
Yeah, because
my brain
there's something going on right now. Actually, you should know Math Boy. It has a little bit of numbers.
Don't call me Math Boy.
What's wrong, Math Boy?
Bradley.
Okay, whatever, Doctor Math.
I'm almost a doctor. I'm almost a doctor. Go ahead.
Anyways,
talk about the Mets some more.
64 teams enter March.
Oh, all right.
Oh, you're talking about March Madness.
Yeah, 64 teams enter March, but only one remains after a few weeks. So March Madness spends. Well, let me get centered up real quick. Wrong way. My apologies. Breaking the barrier. I don't care. March Madness been going on, Garrett.
Yeah.
What are some of the games that you've been watching? Because obviously this bozo doesn't watch them.
Who do you think you are?
I think you have to realize that March Madness, you got to think about probability and odds, you know? Like, Can you imagine picking all the number 1 seeds to go to a Final Four?
Yeah,
and
you want to talk about numbers.
The major upsets? Like you having a number 15 seed?
Yeah. You know how much money was made off that?
Are you talking to me?
This guy's impossible.
You can't.
What's your rating on...
what's your rate my professor, huh? That's what I want to know.
I find the internet impossible and also ridiculous. So I do not look up anything on the internet. Everything that I know comes off of my own brain or an encyclopedia or the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
Sounds like you have a 1 out of 5.
Sounds like...
Probably.
I don't care. You're not here to be feared. You're here to be loved or whatever you say.
Oh, that's the other guy. The other guy says that.
That's the other guy.
The other guy. Yeah.
It's not him.
My bad.
Yeah, but March Madness has been very exciting. I did not create a bracket for the sole purpose of believing that every time I create a bracket, it's just going to get busted the first time.
It doesn't matter.
My cousin, my identical twin brother, was going to do a March Madness bracket, but apparently his credit card was scammed and gotten rid of, so he did not have $10 for the entry fee. So no brackets filled out from my identical twin brother. But carry on.
Yeah,
sounds like a tough day for his brother.
I mean, what matchup 2 teams stand out to you?
Obviously, I got to pick the basic one: FDU versus Purdue. I mean, that's the second year in a row that a small town school, a very small D1 school from New Jersey, comes in and they upset. Well, last year was St. Peter's 15-2, right? It was 16-1 this year. That was unreal. They came in, pulled off the impossible. The odds were were like 1 to 150, so they're now 2 to 150. They pull off the impossible. That's already, and then you had the other team upsetting Virginia right off the bat. That was good. Penn State for me. I mean, they weren't expected to beat A&M. They went out, beat A&M. They put up a really good fight against Texas too, who was the number 2 seed. So pretty solid. There's been a lot of good games. I mean, just all around. I'm not even a basketball fan, and I've been watching all these games very closely just because it's been really interesting to watch so far.
I think March Madness, like basketball programs, are just so strong all over the place. Where
It
you
really
have
is.
like these schools you've never heard before. Now they're playing competitively in their division, in their conference. Now they're getting the main spotlight in this national tournament, and you're like, wow, these programs are a lot better than I thought. As we get a deep dive inside Professor Bradley's mind.
Yeah, I'm doing long division. Carry on. You want to
Kyle.
I'm told you have more sports to talk about.
Let's talk about hockey.
Me with the clearly rottenness of your brain, but go ahead.
Oh, wow. This guy thinks he's real clever, but the thing is, everybody knows sports are the biggest entertainment there is, so that's where all the money is.
I prefer math.
What's this guy's salary? Anybody know what this guy's salary is?
My salary is people taught, which is several $1 million in education. Carry on.
Yeah, the school pays him about minimum
Numbers
wage
you can't
for
even
his
count.
degree. Anyways, you can't even count. But anyways, college hockey has been going on too. I mean, not many people watch college hockey here, so this one's kind of just me spinning into a camera and trying to induce everyone into a conversation with me.
Your math is wrong,
but,
right?
Yeah, your math is wrong.
No, it's not.
Come on, number boy, come on.
It's not.
But anyways,
we all get fooled sometimes.
College hockey playoffs have been going on. A huge upset. Colgate, a D1 hockey school. I don't even know what's going on right now. This is all over the place.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
It's professor.
Carry on. No, I'm just that's my alternative. Carry on. Keep talking about hockey. Keep talking about hockey.
But Colgate, small D1 school in upstate New York, goes on to beat Quinnipiac in the conference championship of the ECAC. So they're in the national tournament. 3 ECAC teams in the national tournament this year in Quinnipiac. You got, wow, yeah, I just said Colgate. Come on, piece that one together a bit quicker, Kyle. And then you got Cornell as well. So you got 2 New York schools in there. Pipe down, Bradley. Come on. He's still a Bradley at the end of the day.
True.
At the end of the day, he's still a Bradley.
Throw it.
Okay. Coming up after the break, the professor pins the security guards up against students with a game within the deep depths of my very intelligent mind.
Can't read your own thing.
Come on, you can't even read it. You're supposed to be a professor.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that boy.
Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. But I need that back. No. Kevin!
Welcome back to the question mark, and it is now time for. Can I help you?
Can we come back now or no?
Yeah, I mean this is your time for the game. So yeah, get in here.
Okay, sorry.
Security man.
Great.
Get back on your sides.
What? Oh,
you two are on this side. You are over here.
Oh, okay.
So we share the chair?
And I'm gonna stand. No. Oh, I just lost the IFB.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
chairs are allowed now?
Yeah, you guys can have chairs.
Okay. Nice.
So here, you get a chair. Roll that one over here as well.
Okay.
Mini chair.
Probably should have done this during the break.
Exciting.
All right. So
I'm just spinning.
yeah, you guys sit down. Can I be seen on the camera? Okay. All right. So now it's time for our game show, and I told you guys I came bearing gifts. So here we are. These are the gifts. The gift is the game.
Oh.
The game is my wildest creation to date. It is a little bit of some blind taste testing. So look at you, already coming prepared with the old thing. Let's take a look at the rules. The rules are as follows. If we could throw those up on the screen right now.
Is this gonna be gross food?
It's not going to be gross food.
Okay.
It's in
thrilling.
VTRA.
Ah.
Let's see it.
Much better.
There it is. So I'm going to read these rules. It
my.
starts off, the contestants will be divided into teams of 2, which is obvious. Both members of the team will be blindfolded. One member will blindly taste the food. That same member will then describe the food while the other member guesses the food. Alternating roles for new food. Sorry, I'm horrible at reading. They didn't teach me that in Harvard. Each team will have 1 minute to taste, describe, and guess the foods. The team with the most points at the end is the winner. So that is all I have for that. But there is one final little catch, because I say this was done before, and this was done by Ellen DeGeneres, but unlike her, we like our crew. So we are going to do a little bit of an alteration to this game, and it is going to be that you guys cannot describe the foods using more than 2 words.
Oh.
So you can do 2 words, and then they can guess, and then it resets. So you've got two words. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are first. Blindfolds on.
Okay.
Mr. Man, Stillen, bring it on in. So we have our first food. We're going to start with Maddie.
Amateur.
You have it. Did you see it? Okay.
What?
Here you go.
Wait.
You got it? It's in your hands.
Yeah. Ooh. It smells like salt. And
Well, pick it up. You can't say words. Pick it up and eat it.
my bad. I can't find it. Okay. I know.
2 words.
Okay. Crunchy. And.
She said 2 words. She said.
Okay, and it's not a word. I said crunchy.
Guesses. Nope, guesses. That's 2 words.
It's a salt and vinegar potato chip. Lay's potato chip.
That is correct.
And it's ruffled.
That is correct. It's
wow,
not
it's not
No
ruffled,
point.
but that's pretty good.
She definitely saw it
Your
before.
turn.
She saw that before. This is rigged.
Rigged.
It's a spoon,
Oh,
so
it's
grab
not
where my
rigged.
hand is.
I'm supposed to put this in my mouth.
Put it right. Yep. Do it.
Hey, yo.
Dylan, we got 2 more.
I'm so scared.
Go for it.
What they mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Describe it. We got 5 minutes. You got to go.
It's.
All right, time's up. Next food.
Wait.
Nope. No points. Bring it in.
Oh my god.
We got to get going, guys. We have 5 minutes left of the show.
Oh my god.
Here you go.
Thank you. You said it
Where's
wasn't
the-
gross.
It's right there.
Oh.
Amateurs.
Oh.
We're not gonna have
God.
time. We get the Mac W.
Easy dub.
I swallowed it.
Pickled?
Nope, it's a pickle, so you lose the point.
No, I didn't. No, pickle doesn't add to
No, you lose the points. No points. Yep,
Oh
you got
my
it. This is
God.
not as gross as the other thing.
They're bad.
Ew.
You got to go.
I have to eat
Yeah, you have to
this?
eat it, seriously.
Oh, belly.
Two more, Dylan.
It's ham.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's 2 points. So you guys are done.
I'll take this off now. Ooh.
Good job. All right, we
Oh.
really have to move. So here
Oh my.
and here.
Mayonnaise?
Yeah, that was mayonnaise.
My finger is
Next
covered in
one.
pickle.
Gross.
Hold on. Wait a second, Dylan. Wait a second. All right, gentlemen. Here we go. Let's go. All right. Here, you start first, Mr. Kyle. Right here.
Okay.
This is gonna be a napkin now.
All right, quick.
Chocolate chip.
Is it a chocolate chip cookie?
Nope, that's wrong. Next. You're done. Here we go. Yours. A little alteration to the rules due to time constraints. So, here, go get new foods.
Cheesy. Noodle-like.
Is it a Cheeto?
Yeah, I'll give you that. That's a point. So it's currently tied at 1 apiece.
Cheesy
or 2
and
to 1.
noodle-like was it?
Here, it's a spoon, so here.
Oh.
Grab it. Go. Other side.
Tomato and vinegar. Salsa?
Nope. Here you go. Final clue. This is for the game. This is tied. You got it. You got it.
Orange dusty.
Cheesy.
No. All right. So the girls win.
No!
The girls win.
Yes.
We got to keep moving. So the reason why
Pickle
I'm
was
here,
totally
and the
descriptive
reason
word.
why we had
I had the
foods-
Cheeto too.
No, you're just flaming hot, but I gave it to you anyways. All right. So the reason why I'm here is because of that blasphemous show known as Cream Frige. I was able to get a little bit of a message from an insider. Let's take a look at that DM that I received right now. It was from somebody who wants to remain anonymous. Let's throw it up on the screen if we have it.
Good morning, members of Question Mark from the Sunshine State here, just calling in to kind of express my opinions. I'll remain anonymous for the time being, but until now I want to just express my sincerest thoughts with you guys after tolerating such a blasphemous claim by Cream Frige, Tommy Tellerino, and Mark Patowski, and they really don't try and be the people who they try and present themselves to be. They're really hostile towards each other at the house and just around everyone else, and it's clearly noticeable. They do this thing that I don't know what it means, but clearly a lot of people are being offended by it, and it's starting to seem to be a really big issue. So overall, I think these guys have just been really, really not who they try to be, and it's an issue. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I'll let you guys take care of the rest, and I'll see you guys later.
So there you have it. That anonymous source came in, apparently really close to the situation, and guys, I just know what they're trying to do. They're trying to take us out. They're trying to take us out from within. And I need all of you guys to promise me that you're going to stay strong.
I need you to stop talking.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Excuse me.
You heard me.
You didn't hear me.
I need you to stop talking.
Wait. Why?
I'm done with this.
You have... Excuse me. You are not just going to walk out on our show here. Absolutely not.
Find another bodyguard.
Are you kidding me?
Wait, what?
Are you kidding me right now? 420. Do you know anything about this? What about you two?
No.
These two newcomers, apparently. What is... We're supposed to be a tightly knit unit. You know what? I can't even bear with this show anymore. I'm done. Put it...
Hello and welcome to The Bigger Picture. Of course, I'm Matthews Frank.
And I'm Kiara Montero. Hey guys, I'm back. Hey guys, y'all missed me. So if you guys don't remember from last season, here at The Bigger Picture, we're all about recognizing organizations here on campus that you may never heard of.
So, you back?
I know, it's good to be back. It's good to be back on campus. In the studio. I really miss my co-host, guys, if you guys didn't know. I know he missed me.
I miss her too. You're right. So, how's it feel to be back in, well, let's start off with how it feels back to be in Oswego. Let's start off with that.
So that's definitely been an adjustment, just because last semester I think I could say I was on a worldwide tour, and now being back in Oswego, it's definitely just like more academic focused. I think last semester I had a good balance between academics and traveling, so just transitioning to being an actual student has been a little challenging, but definitely worth it. I got to come back from my last semester, and I feel like that within itself is a very good accomplishment to just like close out my college career where it all started. Like I wouldn't have imagined like going away from my last semester and then never coming back to Oz, because I know there's some people that do that, and I don't think that would have worked out for me. But
okay, and then what is the difference like from being on a boat for a whole semester compared to being, on an actual college campus?
The lake winds. I mean, actually, the winds were kind of crazy because when you're at sea, like sometimes it gets a little windy. But definitely just the weather has been a huge adjustment. I think my routine last semester, just like waking up on a ship, I would like go to the gym, do sunset yoga, like stuff like that. And now,
not to mention, you were without Wi-Fi at some points.
Yes. Oh my God, that was one of the best things too. Like just being able to disconnect and like kind of just having that time for myself. I think that like gave me a lot of time to just have downtime, self-reflect. Just soaking into the experiences that I was living through, and now we're just here taking capstones. Oh my God.
I mean, it's crazy to think of because we started this show March 2020, literally the week prior to when we were sent home for COVID.
And at the time, it was Oz Anonymous, y'all.
Yeah, it wasn't even called The Bigger Picture. It was called Oz Anonymous. And now we're on season 3.
Our
last season. Damn. Eek. This is crazy to think of. I'm actually like it's not gonna hit me that we're on the last season. I think until the very last episode, I might just cry.
It's definitely bittersweet, but I think yesterday I was actually a part of like a leading ladies panel for Women's Center, and one of the questions was, "What's one of your biggest accomplishments being on campus?" And the bigger picture is definitely one of those. I remember just being in our room in Hart Hall, just brainstorming how we wanted to be involved in WTOP, and now we're really here, and like, and one way or another, we definitely created an impact that we wanted on this campus community, and that's just like very rewarding within itself. So I'm just excited to see what this season has in store, and to just be back for this last season.
Yeah, because I remember
it's gonna be dope.
Facts. I remember me personally. I started WTOP September of 2019, and I did the Tuesday night news. And I remember when that was over, I was like, yeah, I want to have my own show. And like, I remember me and Kara spoke. We made the whole presentation. We made the whole rundown of the show, and like it was different compared to what it is now. But like it was kind of still the same basis.
Grown.
Like it's really grown to what it is now. So I'm just happy that we made it this far, and like it's the bigger picture, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and. Don't worry, we're continuing this. After we graduate college, this will be continued. So stay tuned. But anyways, before we jump into tonight's guest, let's talk about some upcoming events that you should attend if you have some time, of course.
So as you may all know, the month of March is Women's History Month, so join SUNY Oswego's Women's Center as they present a month-long events dedicated to women. This month will be illuminated with their charity ball happening Saturday, March 5th at 5 p.m. in Sheldon Hall. $10 are available tickets and $15 for alumni, and tickets are sold in the box office.
Since we are on the topic of Women's History Month, don't forget to join the Bold Black Beauties as they present their Black Girl Magic Brunch. This brunch is all about celebrating Black women and creating a safe space for them to connect. This will take place Saturday, April 1st in the Space from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Tickets are just $8 at the SUNY Oswego box office.
And don't forget to also connect with the Educational Opportunity Office for their EOP advocacy, so supporting the Educational Opportunity Program as they continue their EOP advocacy campaign. This helps out with support for more EOP funding, so if you yourself are an EOP student, then stop by the EOP office in Penfield Library and share your story.
And last, but definitely not least, save the date for April 21st as 2.5 presents their 14th annual Raise Your Voice, which the theme this year will be Teal Around the World. 2.5 is currently looking for any students who are interested in acting or being a part of their annual Raise Your Voice scenes. All these scenes will be depicting of a real world scenario, so please, if you are interested, email us at 2.5@oswego.edu or send us a direct message on their social media. I will be seeing it.
So stay tuned for after the break as we will be joined by our first guest of season 3. I know you guys want to find out who.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back to the bigger picture. Tonight we are joined by the Black Student Union. So let me give you a little rundown of what the Black Student Union is. The Black Student Union of SUNY Oswego was founded in 1968. Since then, their mission has been to spread information concerning Black people by educating the campus community about the culture through weekly programs and events. Tonight, we are joined with the Black Student Union's Director of Programming, Janae Robertson, and of course, Madam President, Autumn Jones. Welcome to the bigger picture.
Welcome, guys. Thank you for coming on and joining us tonight. So today we just want to get a better idea of what Black Student consists of, and for your personal experience, what was your drive and intention when joining Black Student Union?
For me, it started before I even applied here. Like I had a friend who was, she was president, what was it, my sophomore year, but she had been in BSU before, of course, because that's how you qualify. And she had been like telling me about the orgs and stuff. She was telling me about like Alana, and when she was telling me about these orgs, it like showed like, oh, I can go to a PWI and still have my people around me and not feel like I'm really like far away from like New York City or something, because that's where I'm from. So my drive was really being able to like feel safe and included on campus, and already having a connection to someone very important to the org from jump.
Okay.
Yeah, mine was pretty much the same as Autumn's, like, but I didn't know anyone prior to coming to the school. I pretty much came here and I went to the involvement fair and I saw a lot of people that looked like me. And so Black Student Union stood out the most because, you know, that's what I am. So, and then I joined as a committee member, and then when it was elections time, I ran for DOP, took her spot. Now she's pres. So it was pretty much just that, yeah, finding my people.
And do you guys feel like you guys made the right decision joining the Black Student Union? Like looking at it now from when you guys first joined to now?
Yeah.
Elaborate a little bit on that?
Like, if I didn't, I would have been so bored here.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
why I tell people, like, you say you're bored at school, like, or at least at this school. Do you do anything other than school at school? Because you can do a lot more things. Like, you don't even have to be on the board to have fun. You don't even have to join the committee, honestly. You could just show up to stuff whenever you can and be entertained. Because if it wasn't for the orgs, I would have been like, really?
Yeah.
Just class.
School, just class.
Just straight class.
Ah, so exciting. It's not.
Yeah, I agree with Autumn, because even last year after my freshman year, like, I was just like, this school is so repetitive. And I feel like with the orgs, like, we bring kind of like flavor to the school in a sense. Like, it makes it so much more fun and kind of exciting to be here. Otherwise, it's just like, I'm just here to be here, you know?
You have something to look forward to. I think that's the biggest thing, like being a part of like an organization. Like, you just have something that keeps you going, because sometimes you don't, you know, we're here to do school, but like that gets exhausting. So just having something to like keep you going, and like downtime too at the end of the day.
Yeah, especially for the semesters where you have like the really boring classes, like let's say your gen eds or something, or just like, you know, I don't know if everyone has a writing plan or something, but like the writing plan is so boring. And especially last semester, oh my God, my classes were not theater, and I'm a theater major. So it's like, I had nothing exciting going on in class.
That was me, like, when we first came to the school. I was honestly confused why I was taking nothing that was in my broadcasting, journalism, communication field. I was just taking like math, history, criminal justice. And don't get me wrong, I had fun in like some of the classes. Like, criminal justice was a great class, but like, why was I taking that? Like, it didn't make no sense to me. But let's move on to the next question. So, how is it like keeping up with such a big legacy that BSU has, with it being the first multicultural organization, of course, alongside the Latino Student Union? So, like, you know, keeping up with that legacy, how does it feel? Because remember, I don't mean to put the fear in you, but like, there was so many other e-boards and like past alumni that they paved the way for where we at now. We're continuing to pave the way for like the future people who join the e-board. So like, how it feels to make that history.
Fun fact: one of my high school teachers was on like BSU in Oswego too. So when I applied, I was like, oh, girl, that's crazy.
And then I know you guys saw that post SUNY made.
Yeah,
about the Black Student Union. You guys were the first.
We were the first SUNY to have a BSU.
That's really dope.
Props to Oswego.
Yeah. Surprised that Oswego could do that.
I could go first. Yeah. I would say, like, as director of programming, especially during Black History Month, I feel like it's a lot of pressure, especially from like the alumni. Well, not even too much on me as it is on her as president, because like they expect everything to be so perfect. I feel like during the rest of the academic year is not too bad, but during Black History Month specifically, like you feel that pressure on you.
Yeah, and it's like what Janae said, the president position, all eyes on you.
Yeah.
That's why I said I felt that, because everybody's watching.
Like any little thing that's wrong, you're like, okay, but why didn't you do that?
Exactly.
And she's like, I made a mistake, or just I was doing all the other things that a president got to do.
Yeah.
Some things get missed, or I just didn't know I had to do some stuff. So like that pressure was pressure. Like it was pressing, It was always thinking about like, it's been since 1968, it's 2023, and we got to keep it going over 50 years. Like, oh my God, there's a lot on your plate to get that month done. And if you don't have the proper support, you're going to crumble. So, like, that's why, like, I appreciate my Ibra so much, especially Janae, because, child, you can't do it by yourself. And, like, you need other people to really have, like, their brain there. If you don't care or whatever, then it's gonna be even harder. So like having people around to relieve the pressure, like even if they're not even like doing the job for you, like just hearing you out and understanding why you're stressed is very helpful.
Having a good e-board.
Yeah.
That really does help.
I think it's because also like every time coming back spring semester and going into February, everyone knows that month of February BSU is delivering the event. So you have to that's a lot of pressure.
And they're like just waiting on us. It's like, first big event, like
especially a variety show. Everybody be waiting for that.
And then even in the fall semester, like the pressure is still on because we have 3 events technically, because especially with the Peace Walk with Alana Week, like the pressure is on us because we're supposed to have like the biggest event. So even in the beginning of fall and spring, it's like, damn, I got like plan things out and stuff. I gotta do all this stuff.
Yeah.
And that's just a preview for spring. So
Well, you guys are definitely doing the damn thing. So like you definitely said that you wanted to find like a space for you when you came to SUNY Oswego. So what do you feel like is the importance of having an organization like BSU being at a PWI?
It's very important. Like the importance, oh my God, it's like through the roof. Because without it, like we said, you're gonna be bored. Like, and then also you're not gonna be able to express yourself. Without multicultural orgs, you really feel isolated, even if you have like other people around. But like it's a place where like you get to express your culture without being ostracized. That's how that word is. So I feel like it's really important to have these things because it keeps the students alive. Like not literally, hopefully, but like it keeps us alive, that keeps us going because we have something to, like you said earlier, look forward to, and
representation.
Yeah, represent ourselves because this school, it's a PWI.
Yeah.
You
need some type of representation. Like this is your home for 4 years, so having that space, like that goes a long way. It really makes or breaks someone's college experience if you think about that.
Yeah, it really does.
And so, like for Janae, since you are fairly new to SUNY Oswego, how did you feel about joining a multicultural organization like BSU and in a predominantly PWI campus? How did that feel for you?
It felt really good because after joining, the orgs I'm on for the most part, which are multicultural, I feel like I finally found my people.
Yeah.
Like I kept saying that, but literally, like I was a bio major when I first came in, so that didn't help at all because in majority of my classes there was nobody there that looked like me. So when I joined orgs and stuff, like I started making friends with people, even though like I had people who I met like freshman week or whatever. It's just like now I actually find people that really like me, like y'all understand the stuff I go through, stuff like that. So it's like it made it a little, well, not a little bit easier, way easier and way more fun my freshman year for sure.
I felt that. Okay. So I know Autumn, you were once DOP. Janae, you are the current DOP. So let's talk about what does programming look for BSU on a week-to-week basis? So let me hear about how you guys come up with the topics, how you guys come up with the presentation, how is it like presenting, how important is presenting these programs? Like, there's a lot
that goes into it.
Let's go one by one.
Okay.
So how we think of the topics, I mean, like over the summer and the winter, we started like brainstorming ideas of like, let's say like current events and stuff, like hot topics pretty much, like maybe you see on
For a
TikTok,
generation.
Instagram, yeah, like stuff that like our people are talking about. We'll like try to make it into a program, either educational, interactive, or a mix of both, or like a whole just game or whatever. And then like we make sure that when we present it, it's still relevant or something. And it could also just be something overall relevant, like not just like a current event, just like something overall. Like yesterday we had you do a program about being financially like stable,
financial
literacy and all that stuff. It was a good program. And that's something that's like an overall like issue of people not knowing stuff rather than just something current, like let's say, oh, this hairstyle is trending or something like that. You know, like locks.
Yeah.
She did.
Don't forget to get your hair done by Janae.
Yeah.
Slay by name.
Book her, y'all.
How about you, Janae? Since you are the current DOP, how does it feel?
I actually really like presenting. I feel like, one thing it builds my presentation skills, of course.
Word.
Like I'm doing this every week, and the programs are not too bad. I feel like now I'm trying to get somebody to shadow for me as DOP, and I'm trying to explain to them if you really like presenting, or even if you just want to build those skills, like it's definitely something to consider. I feel like the presentation are honestly the easy part. Because,
I can see that,
because you gotta stand in front of people.
Exactly, yeah.
And sometimes it's not even a lot of people, but you still gotta stand there, which sometimes break your vibes, to be honest. But it's like you still gotta do your job and do it well at that.